Are you looking for the best pressure washer for car detailing under $200? Ryobi just dropped this all-new 1.8 GPM high-flow kit with solid-looking accessories, and I'm weirdly geeked out about it. Today, I'm going to unbox, test, and review it to see if it's worth it for detailers, enthusiasts, or just regular car owners. I beat the heck out of my last Ryobi pressure washer in my detailing business, and it still lasted over 3 years before it finally died. I was so impressed, I didn't even hesitate when I saw this new kit on Memorial Day sale for $150 at Home Depot. I bought it with my own money, no sponsorship, so you're getting 100% honest review. So first is the paperwork. Store it or toss it, but make sure you don't need anything there for the 3-year manufacturer warranty. I usually toss it and don't worry about the warranty, that's just me. Unlike many others, the wand isn't permanently attached. It's detachable, which I love since I prefer using just a stubby handle. And speaking of the handle, how cool does this thing look? I actually like it. It's got a locking trigger on it like my other one, which is nice. It does feel a bit bulky and awkward compared to the aftermarket one I used before, but the new one on the left is noticeably lighter. And this is just a carrying handle that will attach here soon. It does come with a foam cannon, which I'll be testing soon to see if it's any good, or if you might want to upgrade to something better like this one. And just a heads up, I've got links in the description for this kit and any accessories I personally recommend in the description below. I almost missed these cool new spray nozzles. They're molded with protective covers to help prevent accidental scratches on paint. Is it necessary? Probably not. But the real win is they're big enough that I won't lose them like I always do with the other tiny ones. You'll notice it only comes with 3 tips, no 0 degree or turbo nozzle. And honestly, that's a good thing because you should never be using those on your car anyways. Next, it looks like it came with an extra long, flexible 40-foot hose. For the size, it feels light and decent quality. Is it as king-free as my Flexzilla? We'll see. Now for the main unit. Let's pull it out. I actually prefer that it's not a roll-around style. I've never needed to wheel my pressure washer around. I just set it in place, leave it, and forget it. And this unit keeps it simple and doesn't take up unnecessary space. Plus, with that included 40-foot hose, you can easily reach around even big trucks. It's super light and the design hasn't changed much, which isn't a bad thing. It still looks nice with that durable feeling hard plastic. Up front, you've got the outlet for the 40-foot hose and handle. Then on the back, there's the garden hose inlet, which is super easy to install, just like my last one. Nice, satisfying on and off buttons, nothing special though. Now let's quickly attach the handle. It's pretty straightforward. The screws are taped right into it, so you'll just need a Phillips head screwdriver to get this done. Okay, if I remember right, this has the standard M22 connection that's common on most pressure washers. So if you want to swap in a Flexzilla hose or a different handle, you can. Just make sure it's got the same M22 fittings. The handle uses a standard 1/4 inch quick disconnect, and that goes for the nozzles too, of course. Another benefit of these bigger nozzles I'm noticing is you can easily rotate them to switch between a horizontal or vertical spray, whatever works best for you though. I never connect my pressure washer straight to the tap. I use a CR spotless filter to remove minerals, which helps prevent water spots and keeps your car looking great longer. If you're interested, I'll have the link below in the description as well. This is just a standard garden hose attachment, but yes, you can use a Flexzilla like this, and I recommend it. Cheaper hoses kink easily without you noticing, and that can lead to pump failure over time. Alright, let's turn it on and bleed the air out of the lines first with the high pressure nozzle off. If you skip this, the pump can act up or sound rough. This hose is so long, it took me forever to unravel. It definitely feels different from my Flexzilla, not as stiff, which makes me wonder about kinks down the road. But I will say, I really like how light the handle feels with it. Almost like there's no hose attached at all, honestly. Right away, the higher water flow is super noticeable. The pump starts and stops smoother and faster and quieter than my old Ryobi, which used to sound like it might blow up when I let off the trigger. Even when it was new, this one's way better. But it sounds like we got some air in the lines. It's still trying to work out. That's normal after hooking it up. Don't worry about it. If it doesn't stop, you might have to pull this attachment off and just let it flow easier until it works itself out. The water range is awesome, and I can already tell rinsing cars will be way faster and easier. Plus, with a max of 1200 psi, it can clean out cracks and crevices more effectively without pushing dirt in deeper like high pressure can. It also feels safer to use attachments without worrying about peeling paint or trim if you really want to use them. I typically recommend using the white nozzle only, but if you really need to get some stuff off and you're willing to risk it, go ahead. You probably won't damage the paint. I'll let you get a little longer view of this before I show you the foam cannon shortly. Alright, don't expect much from this foam cannon. It feels cheap and basic out of the box. But to be fair, not everyone uses one, and there's already plenty of value in this kit without it. That said, I'll still test it and compare it to my favorite. That way you can see them side by side. I'm just using about 4 ounces of Meguiar's Hyperwash to test it out. It usually gives super thick foam at a ratio like this due to its high concentration. And as you see here, it does provide measurements on the bottle. I never use or dilute with anything but filtered or distilled water myself. It does feel somewhat sturdy, and you can also adjust the foam thickness with this dial here. The first big drawback, there is no adjustment nozzle to widen the spray like my other foam cannon. The second, the foam isn't thick or clingy. It's more like spraying bubbles, But it's still, it works. It does the job. Alright, I'll show you the included wand while rinsing this off. Then we'll see how this pressure washer does with a high quality foam cannon. This is the Astro AI foam cannon from Amazon. And I will provide another link below in the description if you're interested in trying it out yourself. It's one of the best bang for your buck options with heavy duty feel, a wide mouth for easy refills, and less chance of broken threads, plus an adjustable spray pattern and foam thickness dial. The foam is thick and really clings to the paint, super satisfying. It works even better with this new high flow Ryobi pressure washer, it seems. I doubt there's much out there that beats this for the price. Similar pumps often run $300 or more just for the pump. My take, this Ryobi 1.8 GPM 1200 PSI kit is definitely worth it, especially if you upgrade the foam cannon. Thanks for watching. I'm Alan with Highlands Auto Detailing. If you liked this review, hit like and subscribe for simple car detailing tutorials.